Tony Tone Show, Vintage Sound 93.1 FM on the MPW Digital TV Celebrity Hotline. He's spent years in the band Rat, has a solo record that just came out called Smash. Friends, let's say hello to Stephen Pearcy.
Hello, Tony.
Stephen, good morning, man. Welcome to the show. I just literally got done playing and rocking out to 10 Miles Wide off the record. It's fantastic, buddy.
Well, thank you. That video was just shot last week and should be available any day.
Oh, wow. That's great. I didn't know that. So the solo album Smash is available now. I was on your website, and you have a tour stop coming relatively close to us in Chicago on March 3rd. But let's back up and talk about the record. So I've listened to pretty much the whole thing, and what's unique about us, Stephen, at this radio station, we can play whatever we want. We can play anything we want. We have creative control. So what you've done on Smash totally fits our format. So how long of a process were you working on this, writing it in the studio till you get to the point where we can listen to it today?
Well, it started about a year and a half ago, called Sucker Punch, was to be released as four EPs with 4 songs, and I was on the road off and on, and in the studio doing my own thing with Top Fuel Records. And about 5 months ago, I was approached by Frontiers through an Atlantic Association Records, and I entertained the prospect, and next thing you know, I worked out something with them, and I threw all those, or I didn't throw them, I put those 15 or whatever songs aside and started from scratch.
Wow. That's kind of, I like that though. I mean, that shows that you're not afraid of doing the work it takes, and the end result is wonderful. Like I said, I've listened to almost the entire record. Another track that stands out to me is What Do You Think? And I like that one. It just sounds like, was it a good combination of the guys that you recorded with and a producer, or what came together? Because the whole thing sounds, it's well done, and it has that sound that people are going to love if they haven't checked it out already.
Well, I from the get-go, Bo Hill, I gave him a song, I Can't Take It, a long time ago, and he mixed-mastered it, and we sat around going, oh, this is pretty intense, his mixing and stuff, so he couldn't do the whole record, so Matt Thorne and myself ended up producing, who was my bass player, and we pretty much wanted the record to be very diverse, and we didn't pull any stops. We just wrote. My lead guitar player, Eric Ferentinos, who's been with me in my solo projects for like 15 years, 14 years or something. He is just a writing machine, and he was progressing so much, and he'd bring me these ideas besides me writing my own stuff, and I'd go, well, wait a minute here, we've got newer songs. I mean, we would literally be tracking a song, and I'd say, we got another one, get move on.
Right.
And that song in particular, I just wanted a good ebb and flow. I didn't want this a standard rock record. I can do those all day. I have before. Mm-hmm. It was a very sober environment, and once we did the Frontiers deal, we were in there pretty much. It was a 24/7 thing, rewriting lyrics every day and tweaking the music. And what do you think? Actually, we did an acoustic version for a B-side for Japan. So any of these songs could be played live, and we'll be doing probably half the record live when we go out.
I was going to say, so obviously that stop March 3rd in Chicago. You have to be excited, Stephen, to kind of flex the muscle called here's the record that you've heard, and here are these songs live. I mean, that's something that has to – does it kind of make it – does it bring it full circle, going from the studio to recording the album to mixing it, getting it out there, and then finally playing it live in front of the people that come out and support your shows?
Oh, of course, especially if it's my solo stuff, because I usually do solo records when, we had such turmoil with this rat business, and we finally got the rat by the tail. That's pretty much dust is settled. So I had plenty of time to do the record, and yes, to play it live is going to be amazing because it's refreshing. I can play rap music all day long. I can play arcade. I can play whatever. But this record is very special to us.
Absolutely. I don't want to dwell on it. You just mentioned it, but it has to make you feel like a sense of relief that the judge ruled in your favor and that you can just move on and continue to work, right? I mean, I'm assuming that was very stressful for everybody, and now that that's behind you, you can focus on, putting on great shows. And because I'm very much like, I don't like to get caught up in any kind of drama. I can't even imagine what that was like, so I'm glad that it's behind you.
Yeah, thank you. And we actually play rat's a different breed of beast. So, we're taking it meticulous and carefully, and we have a handful of festivals we're going to be playing next week, and it won't interfere with my solo shows. So it's a good thing,
Absolutely. And the solo stuff is so good. Again, Stephen-Pearcy is the website. The record is Smash, available everywhere. And again, March 3rd in Chicago. Pick it up, folks, if you're listening. It's really good. Stephen, thank you so much for the time, buddy. Continued success, and we hope to see you guys, and specifically the solo stuff, live very soon.
I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Take care, buddy.